Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Mama Magma Yoga. My name is Tamu, and I'm here with your final flow for the month of March. So we're in the 4th week of March here, and this flow is for anyone at any time. But during this week, we are tackling our inner knowing. We're tapping into that inner knowing so that we can find a sense of control in our lives that leads us to a place of ecstasy. So this flow is going to be a little bit more active. We're going to move through some sun salutations. We're going to get up off of the floor. We've been down on the ground for this whole month until now. So let's get the juices flowing. Though we're going to start down on the floor, just get the body warmed up, do a little bit of core, and then we'll move into our sun salutation. So if you're looking to create some energy in your life, to find a sense of control over your own body, over your own environment, over your own knowing, and finding and tapping into that knowing, this flow is for you. So come on down to the ground. We're going to come all the way to our backs. Come all the way down. Bring that back to the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to open nice and wide. Feet are resting on the mat, finding Supta Baddha Konasana. Take some deep breaths. Close your eyes. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Palms can rest on the thighs, on the hip creases. They can be open beside you. We're just taking a moment to tap in here, to really arrive on our mat. We will get moving around, so don't you worry about that. Nice deep breaths, long inhales, long exhales. Beautiful. As you're ready, we're going to take the fingertips to the outside of the thighs, close the knees, hug the knees up into the chest, and give ourselves a great big hug. Maybe you peel the nose up towards the knees. Maybe you rock side to side. Then we'll lower that head down to the mat. Hug the right knee into the chest. Send the left leg out long. We're hovering the left heel above the mat, Inhale in. Exhale, we're lifting the nose towards the knee, but keeping a nice distance between the chin and the chest. So we're engaging the core. Navel is hugging to spine. Inhale in. Exhale, switch. Left knee comes in, right leg goes out. Core is engaged. Then we switch. Keep matching breath to movement. Switch again. Switch again. Switch again. Switch again. Switch again. Left knee in, right leg out. Right leg comes in, left leg goes out. One more time. Switch, right leg goes out, left knee comes in. Then the right knee comes in, left leg goes out. Beautiful. Hold, hold, hold. Reach the fingertips out past the right toes, right towards the front edge of their mat. Palms face up. Inhale in. Exhale, lower the heel to the mat, lower the head to the mat. Give that right knee a hug into the chest. Then we'll grab onto that right knee with the left hand. Pull that right knee over towards the left side of the mat. Quickly find a supine twist here, reaching the right fingertips out towards the right side of the mat, stacking that right hip over the left. Take a moment here. Really feel down into the lower back. Keep that right shoulder grounded. Nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Just arrive. Beautiful. Let's bring that right knee back through center. Hug the left knee up to join. Find our wind release pose. Maybe rock side to side. Feel it out here. Then we'll send the right leg out long. Right heel hovers. Inhale in. Exhale, peel the nose up towards the knee. You got this. Inhale in. Exhale, switch. Right knee comes in, left leg goes out long. And we switch. Right leg goes out, left knee comes in. Switch. Right knee in, left leg out. Keep that navel hugging towards the spine. Right leg goes out, left knee comes in. Right leg comes in, left leg goes out. Switch. Right leg out, left knee in. Switch. Right knee in, left leg out. Switch. Right leg out, left knee in. Switch. Right knee in, left leg out. Switch, right leg out, left knee in. Beautiful. Reach the fingertips out towards the front edge of the mat. Palms face up. Engage the core. Really lift, 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 lift. Inhale in. Exhale. Right heel comes down. Head comes down to the mat. We hug that left knee in towards the chest. Then we grab onto that left knee with the right hand. Bring that left knee over towards the right side of the mat. Reach the left fingertips out beside us. Take some nice deep breaths. Maybe you sigh it out. Loosen through the neck. Relax the shoulders. Maybe you close the eyes. Beautiful. Float that left knee back through center. Hug the right knee up to join. Then we're going to bring the knees over the hips. The shins are parallel with the ceiling. We're hugging the navel to the spine so the lower back is really engaged with the mat. If you need to bring the knees back a little bit in order for that to happen, then definitely do so. Interlace the fingertips. Bring them behind the neck. Open the elbows nice and wide. So keep those elbows as wide as possible as we move through this flow. Inhale in. Exhale, lift the head, the neck, the shoulders. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Keep it going. Inhaling to lower. Exhaling to lift. Keeping those elbows nice and wide as possible. Trying to keep some space between the chin and the chest. So you're inhaling to lower. And you're exhaling to lift. Keep it going. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to 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 lift. This time reach the fingertips out past the knees towards the front edge of the mat. Really lift, 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 lift. And exhale, hug the knees into the chest. You got it. Nicely done. Beautiful. Then we'll bring the palms to the backs of the thighs, and we'll rock and roll up and down the length of the mat. We're going to try to rise up into a toe stand. So you may need to use your hands here, rock and roll a few times, play with it, really feel this beautiful massage, and then see if you can rise up into a toe stand. Really curling into a ball, tucking the chin into the chest, fingertips come to the mat. If you had to take a couple times to get there, and you're like, oh my God, don't feel bad about it. It's all a practice, and you gave it a go. Then we'll drop the heels, begin to straighten through the legs, and slowly roll on up to mountain. Find your mountain pose. Maybe you adjust your pants. Maybe you lick your lips. Get your center right underneath you. Bring the palms together at the heart. Lift up through the crown. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And see if you can bring the feet together, really together. Rock that center underneath you. Really feel the hip creases shining up towards the heavens. Inhale in. Exhale, we're bending the knees, sending the hips back, reaching the fingertips forward, coming down into Utkatasana, chair pose. Rock your weight to your heels, lengthen down through the tailbone, hug the navel to the spine. Inhale in. Exhale, see if you can drop a little bit lower. You got this. Another inhale in. Exhale, forward fold. Nicely done. On your next inhale, we'll halfway lift. Bring the palms to the tops of the thighs. And squeeze the elbows into the side body. Crown reaches forward, tailbone reaches back. Exhale to bow it down. Fingertips come to the mat. We step the left toes back. Just the left foot goes back. We bring that left foot to a 45-degree angle. Toes are shining up towards the top left corner of the mat. Bend through the right knee. We inhale, reach the fingertips forward, up and back, rising up into our warrior one. We've been here before. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to look up. And exhale to float the fingertips down. Plant the palms, pivot on the back foot. Step the right toes back. Find a plank pose. We'll move through a vinyasa. Inhale in, push up out of the earth, dome through the upper back body. Exhale, hug the elbows into the side body, lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up for a cobra, lifting the head, the neck, the shoulders. Exhale, bow the forehead down. Curl the toes under. Push up to all fours or to a plank. Exhale to a downward facing dog. First downward dog of the practice. So take a minute here to bend through one leg and then the other. Melt your heart towards your thighs, or towards your knees, I should say. Maybe you rock the hips side to side. Ground down through the knuckles. Take pressure out of the wrists. Then we inhale in and exhale side out. Then we'll drop the right heel. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Left leg lifts. So we're lifting from the left inner thigh. See if you can concentrate on that. Inhale in. Exhale, knee to nose. Upper body's in plank. Step that left foot up between the palms. Pivot on the back foot. Find that back foot at a 45-degree angle. Toes shining up towards the top right corner of the mat. Bend through the left knee. Inhale, reach the fingertips forward, up and back, rising up into your warrior one on this side. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, maybe you look up. Exhale, float the fingertips down. Come down, back down to your low lunge. Pivot on that back foot. Step the left toes back. Find your plank pose. Push up out of the earth. Inhale in here. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up for your cobra. Exhale to bow the forehead down. Curl the toes under. Push up to all fours or to a plank. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Deep breath in and a long breath out. Bend the knees generously. Belly comes to the tops of the thighs. Inhale to look towards the top of your mat. Exhale, baby steps. Make your way all the way to the top of the mat, finding yourself once again in a forward fold. Bring the feet together, really together. Inhale for a halfway lift. Maybe palms slide to the shins this time. Exhale to bow. Then we're going to send the fingertips down, forward and up, bending the knees, dropping the hips, rising up again into our Utkatasana. Hug the navel to the spine, lengthen the tailbone down, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we'll rise on up to our mountain, reaching those fingertips all the way up towards the heavens. Maybe you find a back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Nicely done. Take a moment here, ground down through the feet, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Then we'll find our soft knees and we'll inhale to reach. Exhale, slice it down the midline, find your forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, palms to the thighs or to the shins. Exhale to bow. Fingertips come to the mat. We're stepping the left toes back. We're pivoting on that back foot so it becomes parallel with the short edge of the mat. Then we'll reach the left fingertips forward, up and back, rising up into a warrior two. So take a moment here to go through your checklist. Right heel is in line with the arch of the left foot. We're peeling back with this right knee. We're finding length through the spine, lifting up through the sternum, reaching the fingertips out past the edge of the mat. Relax the shoulders, pull back with the pinkies. Fierce gaze past those right fingertips. Nicely done. Flip the right palm. Reach it forward, up and back. Deep breath in. Nice. Straighten through the right leg. We're coming into triangle pose. And we're going to reach the right fingertips all the way towards the front edge of the mat, bumping the hips towards the back edge of the mat. So we're reaching the fingertips forward, hips go in the opposite direction. Find length in all four sides of the torso. Then we bring those right fingertips down to the right calf or to the inside of the right ankle. Then we reach the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. You can keep your gaze down to help with balance. You can even keep those left fingertips on the hip. Find your version. Breathe nice and deep. Try not to crash into that right hand. Keep integrity in all four sides of the torso. And we'll bring our gaze down towards the mat. Bend through the right knee. Bring the right fingertips out past the crown. Once again, finding our peaceful warrior. We reach. And exhale, we cartwheel it all the way down. Find a low lunge. Keeping the back knee lifted, we're planting the left palm, inhaling to reach the right fingertips high. Right fingertips lift. We find a twist. Hug the navel to the spine. Inhale in. Exhale, float those right fingertips down. Plant the palms. Step the right toes back. Find your plank pose. Nice long line from crown to heel. Inhale in. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up for a cobra. Exhale to bow it down. Curl the toes under. Push up to all fours or to a plank. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Bend the knees generously. Belly comes to the tops of the thighs. We inhale to look forward and exhale, journey to the top of the mat. You can take baby steps again, or you can hop or float. Find your way to a forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Palms to the thighs or to the shins. Peel back with those shoulders. Hug the elbows into the side body. Exhale to bow it down. Root to rise. Send those fingertips wide to come up. Really push into the feet as you reach up towards the heavens. And exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Find that length through the spine. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. Really feel your pelvis tucked underneath you. Then we'll find soft knees and we'll inhale to reach. Maybe you find a bit of a back bend. Exhale, slice it down the midline. Find your forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Find something new, length in the spine. Exhale to bow it down. Fingertips come to the mat. We step the right toes back. Pivot on that right foot so it becomes parallel with the short edge of the mat. We reach the right fingertips forward, up and back, rising up into a warrior two on this side. So go through your checklist. You're peeling back with this left knee. Left heel is in line with the arch of the right foot. Get your center underneath you. Nice tall spine. Reach those fingertips out past the edges of the mat. Relax the shoulders. Pull the pinkies back. Then we'll flip the left palm. Reach it forward, up, and back. Finding a peaceful warrior. Your heart is lifting up towards the sky. Take a breath, and we'll straighten through that left leg. Maybe you walk that right heel in a little bit. Then we're reaching the left fingertips towards the front edge of the mat, really reaching forward. Hips are shining towards the back edge of the mat. Find that length in all four sides of the torso, and then bring that left hand down to the left calf or to the inside of the left heel. Then maybe we reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Maybe we keep those right fingertips on the hip. Find what works best for you. Bring your gaze wherever it wants to land that helps with your balance. And if you'd like to challenge yourself, look up towards those right fingertips. Strength in all four sides of the torso. Keep that breath nice and long. One more breath here. Now on your next inhale, we're going to bring that gaze down to the mat, bend through the left knee, reach the left fingertips out past the crown, finding our peaceful warrior once again. Really lift, lift, lift. And exhale, cartwheel it all the way down to a low lunge, keeping the back knee lifted. If you can always lower it. Plant the right palm. Inhale, left fingertips up towards the heavens, finding a twist. Inhale in here. Exhale, float the fingertips down. Plant the palms. Step the left toes back. Find a plank pose. Inhale in here. Dome through the upper back body. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Come on to the tops of the feet. Inhale, rise up for a cobra. Exhale to bow the forehead down. This time we're going to inhale, push all the way up to all fours, and then make our way to a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here and a long breath out. Maybe you rock the head yes and no. Find a nice loose neck. Keep those shoulders reaching away from the ears, nice and relaxed. Then we'll ground down through the left heel. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, upper body's in plank. Lower the left knee to the mat. We're stepping up into a pigeon pose. So we're going to bring the right knee up behind the right palm, left or right toes towards the left side of the mat. So we're working towards having this right shin parallel with the front edge of the mat. But if you're nowhere near there, neither am I, so don't worry about it. Just find what works for you. See if you can drop those hips down, press down into the top of the back foot. Inhale, rise up, just shine that heart forward. Exhale, come down onto the elbows, maybe down onto the palms, forehead resting on the palms. Find your version of pigeon pose here and take some nice deep breaths. Relaxing the body, starting to let it calm. Feeling that heartbeat. Maybe you generated a little bit of heat today. One more breath here. On your next inhale, we'll slowly rise back up. Bring the palms back to the mat. Curl the back toes under. Lift the back knee and send the right toes back. See if you can find a three-legged dog once again, lifting those right toes up towards the ceiling. And then bringing the right foot back to the mat. Nicely done. Recenter yourself. Find your downward dog. Then we'll drop the right heel. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Drop the right knee to the mat and find your pigeon on this side. Left knee behind the left palm, left toes towards the right side of the mat. If you need to tuck that calf underneath the thigh a little bit more and bring it more to the center line, please do so. Inhale, rise on up, shine that heart forward. Exhale, bow the forehead down, come all the way down, find your pigeon on this side. Breathe nice and deep, listen to your body. One more breath here. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. We'll slowly rise on up. Coming back to the palms. pressing down into those palms. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. Then we'll send the left toes back and up, seeing if we can find our three-legged dog. Really reach, reach, reach. And exhale, set the left foot down. Last downward dog of the practice. So take a moment here. Really feel it out. Nice, beautiful stretch in the side body. Length through the back of the legs. We take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, we lower the knees down to the mat. Swing the legs to one side, any side. Come to our sits bones. Send the legs out long in front of us. Beautiful. Ground down through the tops of the thighs. Toes are shining up towards the heavens. Nice length from crown to tail. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, bend the knees generously. Find a forward fold. Drape the belly over the thighs. Bring the hands to the feet or to the shins or to the mat. Find your version of forward fold. Maybe you straighten through the knees. Maybe you don't. Nice deep breaths here, bowing the forehead towards the knees. Finding a little moment of quiet here. One more deep breath in. And a long breath out. Then we'll slowly rise back up, walking the fingertips towards the torso. Bend through the right knee. Bring that right foot to the inside of the left knee. Hook the left elbow onto the right knee. Swing the right fingertips around behind. Sit up nice and tall for an inhale. And exhale, journey into a twist. Inhaling for length. Exhaling to twist. Come back through center, send the right leg out long, bend the left knee, bring the left foot to the inside of the right knee, hook the right elbow onto the left knee, swing the left fingertips around behind, sit up nice and tall. Exhale to journey into your twist. Inhaling for length and exhaling to twist. Come back through center. Send the left leg out long. Bring your hands behind you so that you can shift your hips and come all the way down onto your back. Oh, feels so good. Hug the knees up into the chest. Give yourself a great big hug. Then you can send those legs out long into Shavasana. Or you can keep the feet on the mat and allow the knees to fall into center. Find your version of your final resting posture here. Opening the palms beside you, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. When you've found your position, take a deep breath in. And exhale, side out. Swift little flow today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this flow serves you well. And I hope you stay here for a moment in your Shavasana, your version. Allow yourself to relax. Take a moment of reflection. If you've got to get up and on into your day, I totally understand. And I can't wait to see you next time, my friend. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. The light in me honors, cherishes, and is in awe of the light in you. Namaste.